Hello, welcome to My Data First Made Easy. When I first began working with Literacy First and found that each student has a ZPD, I thought, sounds nasty, hope it's not contagious. Well, it's neither, or doesn't have to be, because finding and tracking each student's ZPD is a core part of Literacy First, and for that purpose, we have My Data First. It's a user-friendly website that any consultant, teacher, principal, district leader, or 14-year-old computer hacker can log into to make the data collection of each student's ZPD easy and accessible. Let's start by reviewing what a student's ZPD actually is and how we establish it. It's easy. To figure the ZPD of a student scoring 3 out of 5 on the multisyllabic open syllable word portion of the phonics assessment, factor in the student's weight and height or biomass percentile and divide by the numerical value of the student's astrological sign. Remember to add the square root of the student's norm reference assessment scores after adjusting for today's federal interest rate. For example, a 6th grade student who has winter, not fall, coloring will have a different ZPD than a 5th grade student who is lactose intolerant. Now, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Nothing yet. That figure gets worked in later in step 8 of the process. Once you have established the ZPDs for each student in a given class, you're now ready to enter the information on the My Data First website. When you're ready, plan accordingly for when the website is actually up and working. This time is conveniently located between 11:55 a.m. and noon in Bangkok. To use My Data First, you will need the following items: your assessment score sheets with your students' ZPDs, which you so effortlessly figured out, a computer with internet access, lots of ice, cranberry juice, vodka, a chilled martini glass, and a martini shaker. The first time you use My Data First, mix the vodka and cranberry juice 1:1. Next, log on to the My Data First website. If you're not set up to use the My Data First website, call the home office, where they will quickly set you up with an account in just 90 minutes over the phone. Once you have logged on to the website, check to make sure your students have been assigned to your class. If not, the procedure is simple. Click on Student Data at the top left portion of the screen. A new screen will appear where you can enter a student's pertinent demographic information, including shoe size and white blood cell count. Continue adding all of your students this way. After about the 14th or 15th student, the website will lock up and you'll have to start all over again from the beginning. Next, a little vodka, a little cranberry juice, and now you're ready to add your student scores. Most likely, you will discover that rather adding your students to your class, you've registered them all as the school janitor. Not to worry, this is typical. A little vodka. After your class is entered and assigned to you, click on each student to bring up a page listing all the assessments for that student. On either side of the assessment is a button that you can click on. Neither will work the first time around, but after some gentle prodding and patience, a new screen with the assessment will open. Next, enter the student's scores for the assessment. A little vodka. Then click the Submit button on the screen and continue on to the next student. Using My Data First is simple and easy. Saving time and energy, it allows you to effortlessly keep track of your students' assessment scores so you can meet each at his or her point of need. By keeping all that information right at your fingertips, My Data First is a real stress reliever. I hope you found this informative and helpful. Join us next time when we discuss fluency, specifically how to read quickly by eliminating everything but pronouns from your field of vision.
Get it.